Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I'm back again. We are finally switching over to the Alliance on this episode of Lore of Warcraft. On our last one, we continued to read through the World of Warcraft official magazine, and we are on the 4th issue of that. We're getting close, almost to the end of it. We had an interview, kind of an art review with Samwise Didier. Looked at a lot of his art. We also looked at a couple other little artifacts, like some crafting, and we're like people that like to make like dolls and clay figures, and a company that makes posters for the game. But we're getting close. We're one more episode and we'll wrap the whole first volume. We've been playing the World of Warcraft Classic. We finally caught up to all of our Alliance people with the Horde. Now every single character, all 9 of us, all 9 classes have finished 3 zones, so we're about 30% of the way through the game. And now we're going to switch over. Erator and Callie have been doing, they're teaming up to take on Duskwood. So stay a while and listen as we hop in with Callie. We actually did, this is back, when we last did this, we were in a situation where I was splitting. And back then, I was doubling my time. So if I split with 2 zones, I'd make 2 episodes, each one a half an hour long. Well, we're going to skip that. Now, she's got some quests to pick up. We're going to pick up as much as we can. Now, this is the first time, and hopefully the only time we do this, where I'm actually going to double record some content because it's been so long and I don't know exactly where he did it. What we did, if you're looking over here, we picked up the supplies from Darkshire quest. Oh, she has these 2 research Black Fathom Deeps quests. I don't know. What level is she? 26? I guess if I feel like we need some mojo or whatever, she could go do that dungeon, but not anytime soon. Probably not on camera. She's got a couple Nomergon quests lined up as well. I know we picked up this supplies from Darkshire, but we never turned it in. So we're going to pick that quest up. Over here, we picked up Sven's Revenge, but we didn't do it or turn it in, or maybe we did it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we did it. But we did get Wolves at our heels. Jitter's Growling Gut we picked up, but I completed it. Yeah, well, we brought it over here, but I didn't turn it in. And then 8-Legged Menaces, we did that. So we're going to just explore the town. Oh, Raven Hill. Find out what's haunting Raven Hill. I don't think I did that quest. So let's just explore Darkshire. We're going to start with that. You can actually hear in the background, one of the cool things about Darkshire is at the hours, they do chiming of the clock. I was playing with my wife last night, and I think it was midnight, and we were here just coincidentally passing through.
What can I do for you?
And it hit us that. Now she's a disenchanter, so let's go ahead and disenchant those. That does hurt. It's going to hurt her bottom line, but wow, she's got a lot of but she needs the linen. So I hope on this quest we can, we're going to have to hopefully find some linen or send her some linen from someone or buy some eventually, because she's hijacked right now. I have no I do have a linen thing. So she can make something if we find a linen tailor. All right, so there's Maybell Solage. She just has like general stuff, nothing special. A lot of the times you find like a seller right here. We don't have one. What else do we have? Innkeeper Trelane.
Welcome to my
so let's go ahead and make this our home. Darkshire's her home
Welcome
now.
To my inn, weary traveler.
And she just sells some food, and of course
Welcome
you can
to
all
my
talk to her about
traveler.
nearby
What can I do
dungeons.
for you?
Tavern Keeper Smits doesn't want to talk to us. The Barkeeper Han, he just says typical barkeeper fare. We do have Chef Gruad. He'll be doing a quest for us, I think. Nothing special. Now down here, you hear some people saying, "Rouse into arms, citizens of Darkshire, an abomination of the undead approaches along the road." So that's one thing, is in Darkshire, they fight the undead. They have to fight them off a lot. I don't know that we're going to help out with that. She's 26. I do not like playing with the priests, so it is what it is. She will not make... This is Mount Hyjal and Illidan's Gift. I skipped these books on purpose because I have a plan for them. Don't worry, we will read them. But we're going to do them separately. But if you're curious,
How are you?
there's one there. Alright, Gundar does have some thread. So in case we want thread or cooking stuff, there's another book, The Founding of Quel'Thalas, if you're a reader. There's a couple here in the inn in Darkshire. Nothing else special. Maybe we can get in on this killing of the abomination. I don't want to draw its threat, but maybe we can. There's a stable master, Stephen Black. Let's just pick up all the quests in here.
As commander of the Night Watch, it is my sworn duty to protect the citizens of Darkshire. Stormwind has retracted their commissioned guards from their posts here, leaving us to our own devices. If you feel worthy of the task, we need your help. Assist the Night Watch by venturing forth into Tranquil Gardens, just south of Darkshire, and slaying 8 skeletal warriors and 6 skeletal mages. The undead threat must be thwarted.
We will get at that from Commander Althea Evanlock, just not right now. Not tonight. Or today, or whatever it is for you. So this is the Darkshire Town Hall. We've been in and out of this. Sirah von Indi. He's a historian of Darkshire. We've been in and out of this place. There's another book, The Alliance of Lordaeron. Hogan Farrance. Seems like a place. Councilman Millstype. Ambassador Berrybuck. Roll Druger, the deputy mayor. Lord Ello Ebenlock with the Birth of the Lich King. So tons of books. And also, look, that's one of the guys you get to see in a suit, kind of, sometimes. But it's also showing you all these other quests where we go in as the Horde or Forsaken or whatever. We've got to kill. This is that kind of template of where it comes from. This is what a town would look like if it wasn't dead yet. Alright, so here's the blacksmith. We have...
Hello. Don't come out of the shadows like
Carice.
that. Next time, give a girl some warning.
Gnarltree. She can teach you blacksmithing. Morg Gnarltree. Brother, husband, I don't know. Tons of linen and silk. We are needing some help. Now and this is Gavin Gnarltree. So it's a family affair here. There's Watcher Fraser. There's a town crier. Okay, so Calor here gives us Worgen in the Wood. We'll go ahead and pick this quest up too.
Darkness seems drawn inexorably to Duskwood. Master Caraven's quest is the expulsion of evil and heresy. Through our efforts are the people of Darkshire kept safe. You believe yourself worthy to join us? I once thought as you. Disillusioned by the complacency of the Watch, you joined Master Caravan. If you wish to prove yourself, it will not be through words. Test your skills against the Nightbane Shadow Weaver Worgen in Brightwood Grove. Bright, and the Rotting Orchard.
Okay, so again, not one we're going to complete today. We also have a few quests here.
Help?
So this is Elaine Caravan. There's Jonathan Caravan. Again, we have a family affair here. It's dark times that have come, priest. All too soon we will lose. All too soon will we lose everything. When the light will forsake all but those who truly walk under the light.
Something's amiss at Raven Hill, adventurer. Kaller swears that someone or something is haunting the buildings there. 2 nights running, he's noticed the shadows moving. And the third before that, he says he saw light in one of the windows. If, as you say, you care about the safety of Duskwood, find out what monster haunts in Raven Hill.
Okay, now I don't
Safe
know
travels.
if we did that. That would be over there. We might have completed it. We're probably going to complete that tonight.
With you.
The Hermit.
There was an old man who used to come into town to buy supplies rather frequently, but I haven't seen him for quite some time now. He lives out in a shack overlooking Raven Hill Cemetery, if I remember correctly. Perhaps you should go see if something is amiss.
Okay,
You
so...
know Sven? Now there is a man who does the work of the light. He and his followers keep a camp at the northwestern edge of Duskwood. Unfortunately, because they are so few, they cannot even spare a man to fetch supplies from town. Will you deliver these supplies to him?
Sure. So that's another quest. That will actually bring us over there. This is the Hermit right there. So some of these quests we might just do because I think I picked them up already. But since these are just sending us to other little areas, we might as well complete them. There's a barrel of melon juice. I think I actually want that. Let's get her going. You know, she is a sometimes thirsty girl. Oh, I have it already there. That was summoned. Here's a mushroom seller. The boy of the caravan family, Scott. Old Scotty has mushrooms for you. In case you're just thirsty for him. And look, there's baby Benjamin Caravan. A nice little place. Bearskin rug. Pig heads on the wall. They really just into that here. An abomination has overrun the Night's Watch. Alright, we got a couple more... Well, just one more building to look at here. Thanks, I can... Here's Madame Eva.
Well met.
I've sensed your coming for quite some time, Kelly. It was written in the pattern of the stars.
Last night, a horrible disturbance rippled through my veins. I sensed that my granddaughter, Alyssa, was in great danger. I consulted the cards, and death stared up at me from the table. After taking a long journey through a dark trance, I was able to uncover a clue to this terrifying mystery. A name came to me, the name of Stalvin. Seek out the clerk in the town hall and see if you can find out more about this character. I fear for us all.
Okay.
As the mystical taint creeps through the forest, the need for self-protection is undeniable, adventurer. The winds whisper to me and they speak of a great danger which waits patiently for you in the near future. If you wish to protect yourself, noble adventurer, bring to me 10 ghoul fangs, 10 skeleton fingers, and 5 vials of spider venom. For you, I shall enchant a totem of infliction which will harm those who attempt violent acts against you.
Okay. Now, for some reason, Homeboy was up here. Up there. That's why he picked up this Watchful Eye quest. And he turned it in because he did Red Ridge. Didn't she do that too? No, she didn't do it. So that's why he was there turning it in. So he kind of had he being Eritor, he sort of had a different experience. So now we have Alyssa, Eva, the kind of granddaughter or something of the madam here. It looks to be some kind of witch. And then Logan, he's got the tailoring supplies. So we have tailoring supplies. That's good. But do we have a tailor?
Need help?
More tailoring supplies. Some patterns. More tailoring supplies. So they've got some interesting things if you're into it. I mean, I'm broke as a joke, but if you want all kinds of tailoring supplies and potentially some uncommon recipes, it looks like this house has a few that probably, cycle daily. Now, the Legend of Stalvan is right over there. We could already turn it in, but I'm kind of hold off on that a little bit. We do have one more quest we could pick up called Look to the Stars, off to the side. I guess we're going to check this out. And we're just kind of roll. We're going to kind of roll with our multiple people, and this person's name is Slap Crappy. So there was one other little house kind of on the outskirts up here. And this is where our last quest of the town will be. Victory Prism Antris.
My gnomish friend Cog has promised to help me build a device which will let me peer towards the stars. A truth exists, beyond magic, that can explain the strange transformation in the forest. Bring to me a bronze tube made by a skilled engineer. That is the first step, according to Cog's blueprint.
Alright, so we're going to have to be buying that bronze tube at some point. That's not I lied. That's not I catch. It's more of a... what would you call it? So there's Raven Hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go down, because I know I want this 8-legged menaces. We're also interested in killing... I don't know. Well, we don't really have to kill much along the way. We're just going to travel, because, let's see. This is a 20 stamina. Mine is also 20. Go ahead and improve that for myself, and put the inner fire on me as well. We're going to travel through. This is definitely a different path, but this is probably more organic to most people starting the zone. Considering me, I just hopped the river and started hunting spiders or something like that. No, not that kind of spider. Excuse me, hunting wolves or something. So I have noticed a slight, very slight decrease for people doing Season of Mastery, but really not a lot. I started it. It's pretty cool. It's interesting for sure. It's kind of like what's going on in Diablo when you do the seasonal. You're really kind of tapping into a power fantasy. So Season of Discovery. I mean, So I decided to make a druid, and oh, there's that abomination. Stitches, a gift from the embalmer. So he is all. This is the person that's overwhelming. So I guess maybe if you were strong, maybe there's something involved with killing that guy. All right, here's the rotting orchard, but I don't want to get off. Obviously, I'm 26, so a 35 elite would romp me. Romper stomper style. Waffle stomp my behind. I don't need young black ravagers. We're going to go over to pick the 8-legged menaces up before we start collecting these other spiders. Some of these we did with her, some we didn't. So we're just going to kind of do the time limit today, and it's going to kind of mesh up, and there's going to be kind of weird overlapping for some of our quests, and we're just going to do as good as we can. One thing, like, she doesn't even have the wolves, so we've got to get to some of these quests. We might end up overlapping again with some of them with Eritor, but the goal is to sync up within the next couple episodes fully. So she's doing some new ones, she'll be doing some old ones we saw. All told, this is a pretty nice zone for leveling, and it's also it's not that big, so I think we'll still be okay as we focus down this zone. So here's the 8-legged menaces quest. This one he did pick up and complete, so we want to try to get this done tonight. Which, watch your gods.
Perhaps you've seen those spiders that have taken over the western border? The 8-legged menaces are too much for us to handle, and the commander hasn't enough manpower to spare so far from Darkshire. I hate to ask this of you, but you seem like you might be able to handle them. I can't promise you anything of great value, but I can reward you if you can help root out the filthy bugs. Oh, and a word of advice, you'll want to avoid their venom if you can.
Okay. Thanks, man.
For the Alliance.
I didn't realize I should avoid spider venom. We have a bundle of miscellaneous supplies for Sven. We're going to keep on trucking down the road here, because over here we can fight these spiders. We're going to grind out those for sure. That's a good way to grind them. They also can be along the road for the wolves, so we're going to kind of get this Jitters, Growling Gut, and Raven Hill. Pick that up also. I'm not going to cut through and fight these. If we don't finish the spider venom today, it's fine. If we don't get the Totem of Infliction, I actually might skirt around that today because it's a little harder. We are going to do picking up a lot of these quests is really what's going on today. It's going to fill up our questy a little bit. We're going to kind of make the loop, stick along this border, and then stick along the northern border. Look, here's Antonio Pirelli.
You need something?
He's got vials, which we don't need, and he's got an assortment of uncommon bracers. A meat shield looking for. Oh my gosh. I was making some funny jokes. This person, the Starth boost, I'm not even on the same server. All these servers must be connected or something. Because that person with the same macro was non-stop doing the same kind of blasting when I was playing last night. Look, somebody. So it's funny because I was just talking about it last night. Alright, so here's another kind of a town called Raven Hill. I don't know what the heck is available in this town. Alright, but I like how they said, oh, Starth boost, because I was just I was just roasting this last night. Making really funny jokes that I thought were funny anyway. Funny, of course. I'm biased. It was by my own standards. So now we have this defunct town called Raven Hill. Maybe we'll find out the story behind this town. It just looks like it's, been given up to the decrepitude. But we did have a breadcrumb, which we didn't do with him, so we'll get to at least get the breadcrumb. I'm talking old Jitters.
No, please don't kill me.
Okay.
It's just me. Jitters, they're everywhere. I can't escape them. Monsters in Ravenhill? Oh, couldn't be. Only harmless jitters.
Safe travels.
I've been stuck hiding in this ghost town for weeks, and I haven't eaten anything but grubs and weeds. I need some decent food, and I'm willing to trade well for it. Bring me a feast, and I'll pay you handsomely. I heard Chef Gruel at the Scarlet Raven Tavern in Darkshire makes very good dusky crab cakes.
Have a good one.
All right, so that we didn't do, so we will go back and turn that in with Erator or whoever on the next episode. All right, so we do still have to make our way there, and we're gonna make our way to the edge. So he gulps us. All right. So all right. So here we are on the edge now. I kind of want to make my way over. These are trivial. All right. So I got to kind of. I legit can't even remember my rotation. It's been so long. She might not even have. Oh, we got 2 spiders coming. Okay. Great. At least they're weak. This is a green recluse. I guess I gotta just pay attention to my mana there. I might need to check my... No, my talents are all set. Okay. Alright. There are wolves kind of lurking around, so rather than just hugging the shore and going down, which I will come back and do, we're going to make our way up. Alright, so Shivers or Jitters or whatever, Jitters, he's chilling in that town, and he is not, I don't know what the heck he's doing. Not living, that's for sure. Okay, so maybe I can save some mana by laying off the holy fire. Uh-oh. Yeah, see, we don't need to kill the wolves yet, but we will, so that's why I want to make my way to the other... We need 15 of those spiders, so... Seems a little bit much, but it's not that bad. If we hit them with our shadow talent and then switch over to this wand, I don't even know what kind of damage this wand is doing. Arcane. Okay. Alright, so... Shouldn't be too bad. These little spinnerets and things, they actually sell for a decent amount. But as we see the pygmy web spiders, we do need to tag them, since anything you're killing 15 of, you want to definitely get on site there. So, I see something right there. Oh, we finally got a vial of spider venom. I'm going to let that guy, who looks like he's hunting that thing. So, looking to buy a bronze tube. Yeah, you are. For that quest. Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to go to the auction house like the rest of us. So here's another little spot. Remember, we have a few little kind of nodes that we have to stop at. We've almost made our full circuit. So we're going to do our delivery to Sven, which I don't think we did with our other guy. You look a sturdy type priest. Have you come to join our fight?
These supplies will be most useful. The aid of the Karevan family is always appreciated. Here's a little something for your trouble.
Should definitely take pronunciation advice from robots.
I used to work one of the farms to the southeast until dark riders from Deadwind Pass
Dark riders came, destroyed my village,
my family when I was away. When I returned, I saw a shadowy figure skulking
Diablo
in my barn, burying something. He fled before I could catch him, and I couldn't linger, for I was hot on the heels of the Dark Riders, so I never discovered what was hidden. If you can find what that shadowy figure buried, I would be grateful. The hiding spot is behind the old stump near my barn.
Alright, now... It's over there. I I don't know if we did that or not. I don't know if we're gonna even do it, but we'll do it with somebody.
Sven and I have dangerous days ahead of us.
This
What
we
with
need.
the necromancer to the east and all, and out here alone as we are, we have to hunt for our own food. It seems every time I'm heading back to camp with some meat on me, starving or rabid dire wolves come out of the forest wanting a bite. It goes without saying, living out here is dangerous work.
That feels like
But
something,
if you
like a
can rid
saying
us
from
of some
something.
of those wolves, we'd have an easier time of it. They mostly prowl north and east of here, near the river.
Alright, so we need 12 starving dire wolves and 8 rabid, so a total of 20 wolves. And we still have to drop off the stuff at the hermit. So we're going to be out for killing. The good thing is, this is just straight kills. We are not going for drops. We are just going straight kills. Should be pretty easy. The only downside is we're not going to have to beat for most of these things. I mean, we'll get it for the quests, I guess. But yeah, we're not getting... At least we'll get a little gold, I suppose.
Out of range.
That's a pygmy. So this is a nice... she feels... This is... honestly, this zone just makes you feel strong, too, because this is the first time in a while... Look at these. Buccaneers, Bracers of the Whale. 14-2-2. That is better. She's wearing gray. Okay, so we can... Excellent. Yeah, we're good to go. So... I don't think it really matters in terms of, like... our rotation. That's a third starving. Okay. That's good. Now, these things are so weak, we can hit the... I mean, that's good that we have Spirit Tap, because that increases our mana regeneration a lot. There's the Rabid Direwolf. This should be pretty quick. I feel like she's pretty solidly leveled. Fighting her butt through Stone Talon did help us. If you notice that wand is on a different... doesn't share a global cooldown with the spells, so I could probably work my rotation a little bit around that, too. Okay, there's those pygmies. Now she... Uh-oh, we got something coming right on her butt.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, see, look at her. That was one problem I remember having with her, is her stinking mana. It does not, it burns fast. Okay, that was another rabid one. The major bummer for us right now is our girl here needs linen, and these monsters won't drop it, but I believe the undead might. So we've got some help when it comes to that. Okay, we're taking a little bit of a chunk, but it's fine. Not that much. And we get a little bit of XP from some of these guys. Okay, there's another rabid one. And remember, we need starving and rabid, and we need these pygmies. There's the starving. Seems like the starving are weaker. Excellent. Let's get the pygmy. We're doing okay with our pygmies too. We've got
That spell is
Spear 6-1. She could use some easy quests. She could use a win, to be on TBH. There we go, we got our second Venom. So the Venom's not a good drop rate, but considering it doesn't really matter for us. Now oh, she does have Mind Flay. So if they try to run away, we can hit them with the Mind Flay. I felt like there was something special, like she could still get the... Oh, yeah, she has a talent about the Mind Flay. What's this? Oh, that's one spec. Okay, well, maybe it's not yet. It reduces the cooldown, but I really thought maybe that's different. Maybe that's on retail. I think there's like a talent where you can make it to where, like, while you're channeling Mind Flay or whatever, some kind of flay, you can insta-cast, you can proc insta-casts of Mind Blast. But you know what, that might be my Shadow Priest on retail. I hate that character too, so... I don't hate Callie, she's one of the people that we're spending all this time on, but... definitely of the 9 classic classes, heck, throw in Demon Hunter, Death Knight, Monk, and now Evoker to bring it to a solid 12. Well, I honestly haven't played Evoker enough to have a strong opinion of it. But I would say of the 12 that I've played a ton over the years, Priest is my least favorite. Evoker, I played a healing Evoker, just a little bit, just enough to get through the storyline, the intro storyline, and it was fine. I mean, the one thing that Dragonflight did was kind of what Season of Discovery's trying to do, which was make all specs playable. I'm diseased now. Reduces strength, agility, and health regeneration, so it doesn't really hurt us, but... What is it? Rabies. We have rabies, guys. Sorry, I just can't be letting myself keep rabies. Alright, so we've discovered the Forlorn Whatchamaboo-boo. Oh, let's buff up a little bit. I mean, we could whatever. We run out of mana, we run out of mana. I'll just stop rotating some of this other stuff in. Because we're not in any kind of real threat. It's not like we are with Farinel, where we are fighting things that are, you know, 5 levels above us, 6 levels above us. Okay, we do need that, but that's not the goal for us today. Those undead over there. Not today's goal, so... Not super duper worried. Alright, so there are rabies direwolves, which hopefully are the only things that will give us rabies. We've now killed enough of those. So we just need pygmies and starvings. There's a starving one. None's too shabby. Alright. Another starving, that's rabid. Now we don't need that. That's a regular venom. I mean, we could kill it. Just because it's kind of in our way. It's not even... It's actually... It seems to be weaker than the other ones. And it poisoned me? What a... Do I have an anti-poison? I have cure disease. I don't see an anti-poison. Do I not have that? There is a starving guy. I'll have to look in the old spell book, but I don't... Which seems ridiculous that, yeah, she doesn't. Maybe she'll get there eventually. I can't imagine a priest not being able to heal poisons. It just seems counterintuitive. There's a... Don't need either of those. Now we'll start trying to kind of thread the needle and pick only what we need. Especially as we've already, between exploration and kind of grinding a little bit, we're already sort of at the halfway point. Spiders, at least, we kind of need the venom, so it's not the end of the world. There's another starving. And another. Yeah, so I really think if we kill all these wolves, and if we kill all these spiders, and excuse me, and turn some of these other things in, we're really going to be pretty much where Homeboy was. Between running around and doing those two things, I don't know that he accomplished much else. Maybe he did, and I just don't know, but I don't think he did. I think this is that grindy, so we might pick up a little bit more. I mean, we'll push the full episode. I mean, right now, finding these pygmy spiders that's the name of the game. I do think there are more of them along this edge right there, so. Alright, that's a rabid wolf. It's a regular spider. There's a pygmy. And we're gonna go over here to this guy. That little tombstone is. We read that on the. I'm gonna read it again just because I don't remember what it says. Alright. So we're halfway through the pygmies. Look, we got another venom. That's why I'm also not grinding the venom. So this is Eliza. You look at the tombstone. Beloved wife, may the earth sate your hunger. So somebody killed their zombie wife. And here is Abercrombie. So we can bring him his supplies.
Elaine Karevin? Yeah, of course, the caravans. No, nothing's wrong, but it is hard for me to go into town now. The roads are dangerous, and I'm not getting any younger. Maybe you can do an old man some favors?
Sure, Abercrombie.
Oh, what?
That was an XP for
old
that.
man to do. I need some supplies from Darkshire, but the village is so far away, and I am so old and feeble, I would never make the trip. Can you go to Darkshire and bring me back some ghost hair thread? You can get it from Madame Ava at her home on the Darkshire Square.
I think you do this kind of quest line, but I think the hermit's somewhere else. I don't know. Alright, so we've now accomplished the ring. Sven's Revenge, we might pick that up too. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and make this same circuit on the way back. That's my plan. Because we still need 1 starving dire wolf. And then we still need 8 pygmies. So we're going to be on the look for pygmies. And we need 1 starving direwolf. So really, the reason why we're making this run back is for the starving direwolf. Because they pretty much only appear along this river. Sort of entry land. And I think... Plus, it'd be nice if, as we killed them, if we were able to swoop by and turn in the wolf thing on the way. Rabid. Venom. I mean, she can fade, too. You gotta keep that in mind. There's another little grave. Rabid wolf. Rabid. Rabid. Just packs of wolves everywhere. Place pretty wolfy. Pretty heavy on the wolves. I don't... You know what? I don't think she does... Yeah, she doesn't... Excuse me. She's never fished once. I don't think she has a fishing pole. Yeah. But also, I don't care because I will drop her like a hot sack of potatoes. Sorry, Callie. You know, you have things, important things to do. They need you to, like, I don't know, die and become Forsaken. And there's a starving wolf. Like, help lead the Forsaken Council or some crap like that. I don't know. The end of Shadowlands says it all. Anyone doing Proving Your Worth? Not I don't have that one. Even the toughest quests right now are 28. Like, that feels pretty good. Alright, so we've killed all the wolves that we need. We're actually close to half. 27 with the Callie. She's gonna make us proud. She's gonna make me, I think it's gonna be her goal to make me not hate priests by the end of this, by the time we get her to level 60. Which is crazy that we actually have a couple that are level 30. I think we have 2 level 30s. And then you go back and we have these people like Callie who are only level 26, and that's starting to become the end, and that's okay. That's our another end of floor. Alright, here's your wolves, buddy.
Oh good. You thinned out that pack quite a bit. And without those wolves nipping out our heels, we can bind our minds to dealing with Morbid Fell.
Bind our
Take
minds.
some of these flash bundles. They make them in town, and a lot have been donated to Sven to help with his cause.
I mean, that seems cool. I'll put it out there. Just whatever. It seems like it says it's a pillar of fire, AoE. I mean, does moderate around 150 damage of AoE. So it's a moderate. Nothing special, but it'd be like hitting with an item, you know, hitting someone with a full holy fire or whatever. Alright, so now we need these pygmies. We're gonna finish off the rest of them. That is our next goal. We have 8 more pygmies we have to find. And if we find some, you know, if we fill up our venom on the way, which we probably will, considering we only need 1, more power to us. Alright, now these pygmies are weaker, so they tend to stay by the bank here. This is pretty solid. I don't know why this took so dang long for Erator. Like, we are legit crushing it. Go ahead and renew my inner fire. That didn't even draw the wolf. I really think that is also... I'm listening. Like, I really think I could hear the squishiness. That spider sounded so squishy while it was fighting me. It's gross. That's what made me pause and listen. Yeah, so we're gonna keep riding the shore. We're already down to needing 5. Just gotta hunt down 5. You know, the good thing, I guess that's the kind of silver lining of the service being slightly less populated right now, is less competition, especially in these zones. Since everyone's doing season mastery. But yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty cool so far. I mean, I'm limited experience. I'm only level, like, maybe 8 or 9. I know the cap is now only 25 for now. I don't know what the heck we're supposed to be doing, like... I know... There you go, we have all the venom that we need for that one lady. There's another pygmy. Yeah, I just don't... I don't know what the goal... I don't know how I'm going to play it. Like, I kind of want to do it for multiple characters, but I also don't want to get myself in a full boat like I am with this, where I'm, like, so spread so thin. I then forget.
Too far away.
But then when your max is level 25, you know, you have a lot. You do have that kind of wiggle room where it's like, well, I could kind of create whoever I want, but instead I think I'm gonna try to make at least like 1 alliance and 1 horde, and then maybe work it out a little bit. I don't know. All right, we need 1 more pygmy spider. That was a regular spider. Then we can go turn in these, and once we've turned in the pygmies, yeah, we're way under time, so we'll just kind of feel it out. I think this is how our homeboy... I don't know if... I really don't know what... I gotta refresh my power too. I don't know what took so long. I don't know what the heck else I did with him. I truly don't. Maybe just exploring? I don't know. Alright, so... Now let's go along the road, because I don't think he did this. But the next thing I would imagine is we would come down there. But let's go ahead and at least do maybe these 2, this, and sure, we'll turn in Sven's Revenge. She could also come back to Darkshore. She could Hearth, but that's such a short walk. There's no need. I guess I'll turn those 2 in, and then we'll come back and maybe hit those 3 up also and just pick up quests there. So that, and then we'll just wrap it. So that'll be, unless like this mound of dirt is crazy to get to, but even at it's a level 25, I really think she'll be fine. Then next when we play with Erator, he might have some of that to do, but we'll just like skip the text at least and blast through it, and we'll be able to kind of see where he's at. He's going to pick up, but we would think, you know, he might have some running around to do, which is going to be annoying if he has to do some of those breadcrumbs. We'll do them where convenient. So yeah, it'll be a little bit of duplication for him. So for... I honestly don't know what the heck I did. I think I just basically did the wolf one. And I explored some of this, and off camera, maybe I grinded out the spiders. Maybe this is before I got questy. No, I got that way in the beginning. I legitimately don't know. Well, now I know for sure he's gonna have to. I guess I'm gonna check. Maybe off camera tomorrow. I'll at least clamp down on some of the duplication stuff. Now that it'll be fresh in my mind. So after we do our episode of, or maybe even whatever before, it doesn't matter, but sometime in my free time, not tonight. Expired milk. Yummy. Actually, I did. I think this cluster is tied to, this server cluster is tied to the other cluster. Is there a Griffin Boy? Because I'm pretty sure I saw expired milk when I was questing last night on, I think I was on Man Creek and whatever, and this is Westfall, or other way around, which those are the two classic ones I want.
Not too much worse for wear, it'd seem. Of course, adventurer. The Night Watch is grateful for your work, and I did promise you a reward. So here.
Thanks. So they offer us nothing else, so whatevs. Where are those gloves? Oh, I skipped a bag. That's why. Let's disenchant them. Alright, enchanting is so much higher than her tailoring. Well, I think what happened is I screwed up her tailoring. I don't think. I 100% know that's what happened. I thought when I was doing tailoring I should only make things that give me things for enchanting, but no. What you need to do is just focus on tailoring. Make the cheapest, get the most bang for your buck. Because now I'm stuck. Here's the Jorgen farmstead. Oh, there's a young black ravager. There's Defius. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am gonna fight this Defius. Because I want linen, but I don't know if a level 26 will give me linen. I actually freaking doubt it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with her. She might be absolutely screwed. I might have to buy linen online. Not online or whatever. She just needs to get to 75. She's so close. So she can grind a little bit. Mana burn. Forgot that she had that. Alright, so we can get these hits on them. Freaking resistant.
Still recharging.
That's annoying. Okay, so she's getting the burns. She got a red Defius mask, which only rogues can wear. Okay. Alright.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess I could look into buying some linen on the auction house. You know, I could check that out and see just how prohibitive it is, but she's broke. So that's the other part of it. I don't have any extra... Well, I at least need to put her wool in the bank, I think. Just die. Okay, so there's a Defius Enchanter. Kind of... Okay, so he has this... I'm gonna drain the mana burn. Yeah, I like that. I don't... Oh, crud. There's two of them.
Not enough mana.
Oh, man. Okay. What is he doing? Alright, so I guess I'll just... Yeah, it hurts them with the mana. Yeah, I don't know if he's like healing his own mana. I don't exactly know what's going on. At least I can heal myself, but... Oh, that's food. Alright, so it's time for her to drink some. There's the mound of loose dirt for Sven's revenge. There's also a food crate right there. My inner fire is about to just wear off. 155 for... What am I at? I only have a total of... I guess about 1,000 life. Okay, let's loot these guys. Silver. Copper. So no... Food. Yeah, we're gonna have to... Maybe when I kill these... I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna hope that... my hope is... that we can get... that's what DMT means. Dire Maul Tribute. I always forget. I'm like, what the heck is the T for in DMT? I just really hope that when I fight some of these weaker undead, it'll let me... Oh, great. There goes that guy. Come on. Yeah, silk cloth. Great. Okay. I mean, I could burn the mana, I guess. It's about 100 damage from him. I guess it's a pretty good actual cast, you know, to be honest. Because it burns their mana away, and it hurts them pretty dang good.
I'm out of range.
205. Oh, man. Okay. I'm telling you. They really want... They're just coming one after the other for me. I can't get to that mound of dirt. I want to get there. See, the Mind Flay might be good as they start to run. That's what I should be hitting them with. Yeah, because it hurts, it slows them. Alright, so... Oh, man. I knew it! I was like, this is, Oh, there's two of them? I might be able to still pull it off. It's gonna be tough. Okay, so I'm gonna just... If I just save for the heal, you know? I think I'll be okay. Jeez Louise. Okay. Let's get this person. I think he'll just die. Yeah. And then I just have to continue to save for the heal for myself. That'll help with the armor. Yikes. Not my finest moment here. This is a little sloppy on the pulls. I'm infected by a stupid poison. Yeah, yikes. Okay. I thought that this was gonna be... I thought to myself, oh, I might end up accidentally pulling if I go in there. But look, now I've opened up this room. I can pull the solid chest. And maybe I'll get some linen frickin' bind... things. No, I did get some lesser healing potions. One more dude right here. Yep. Okay. I do like that mana burn. It's actually not that expensive either. It does like 100 damage. It hits him pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty solid against enchanters. Doesn't take that much mana if you think of, oh, that says 95 mana. Okay. Alright, well then I guess it is moderately bad. I was gonna say 95 mana, and essentially it's doing about 100 damage. For 110 I'm doing it, so it's comparable to like Mind Blast, but you're taking away a big chunk of the mana. The mound of dirt is here hastily piled up as if someone had a need of hiding something without much time to do it. Digging through the mound, you find a small dirt-stained book. The book has no title, but it has information Sven would like to know. Alright, so that is way over there. I'm not going to go turn that one in now. Instead, we're going to work on moving our way back. Oh, I hear a stealthing person. I hear them. I don't know if it's a stealthy wolf. I don't know if there's a rogue type of Defius. Could be either. I hear it again. I hear multiple. I hear it says Defius Night Runner. Thanks. There they are. So there's that question answered. It is 100% a rogue type. Let's say it seems pretty dead. Pretty clear Defius. It's okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I should probably... I don't know what the rotation should be, honestly. I should probably look that up for a Shadow Priest. Especially soloing. Well, I got a wool. I don't need wool. I need freaking linen. Now, I do have enough to get to level 70. Because look, the cape itself, I could actually get to 71. Yeah. And then if there was a tailoring trainer... So we're not going to turn in Sven's thing yet. That'll be whatever for another time. But we can, whatever. Why not turn in the Legend of Stalvin? My poor girl here. She needs stuff. We only have one spare linen. She's got plenty, a full bag. Let's read the book from Sven's farm. The terror of these past few weeks is almost more than I can bear, yet I feel that by writing down that which I've seen, I will somehow be comforted. So I do it, and it's the only comfort I have these bleak days. It began with the finding of that cursed scythe in Roland's Doom. Oh, I wonder if that's the scythe that we read about from the Elune. Before the scythe, the terrors of this place seemed as tame as Northshire Valley, but ever since I found the haft of the scythe jutting from that pile of rubble in the mine, and cursed me, pulled it free, Roland's Doom became a place of vile death. After the scythe was freed, they came at us from everywhere, clawing from hitting holes at our feet and dropping upon us from silent perches above. Half our men fell in those first panicked minutes. The rest, including myself, tried to flee. As I ran, I saw many of my brothers taken by tooth and claw, heard so many screams cut short or gurgled to silence. I can only guess why I survived that night. I've always been cautious, always quick to flinch from jabs and leap free from pitfalls. My nickname comes from this trait. So perhaps it was just that knack for caution that saved me, or maybe it was the scythe I pulled from the rubble. It cannot be the scythe itself, for I lost it during my frantic flight, but if it was I who brought the wargun to Dustwood, then perhaps the wargun afforded me a rare courtesy. Curse them. Ah, so we have like a continuation of the storyline. After surviving the flight from Roland's Doom, I hid within a barn owned by a man named Sven. I spent a few days in the barn, and such horror lingered with me that I never once made myself known to Sven or his family. But from what I saw from my hiding place, I knew these farmers were quite decent folk. Had I stepped from my concealment, I think they would have taken me in, but trust is hard for me. Harder still after that shock in the mine, so I remained hidden. I can't believe we've unearthed some awesome lore. The rest of the book is blank. That I actually feel like this is one of those revelations, like as a lore master, where I just thought that the Scythe of Elune quest petered out. But here's another connection. Someone finds this scythe later on. Sven does. And Well, he thinks he brought the Worgen to Duskwood, but they were already there. But so the story now continues in the hands of a human. That's cool.
King's honor, friend. Ah, ghost hair thread is what you need, is it? I'm afraid I have none in stock, but I can make some for you, if you can supply the ghost hair.
Easy, why not get ghost hair? Sure.
There is a poor, sad spirit, Blind Mary, who haunts an old farmhouse in the hills south of Darkshire. Here, take this spectral comb and ask Blind Mary to comb her hair. Then bring back the comb and I will glean from it the ghost hair I'll need for the thread. And take care, for dark things now lurk near that house.
I think this quest is actually still available in retail. That's over there. I am pretty sure I'm pretty dang sure. We're gonna find a better shop as we go through here. Let's go talk, what is this other one here? Jitter's Growling Gut. I'm sure he's gonna want some stuff. So between that actually was a little bit harder to pick up than I thought. So
you need some crab
it took us our whole hour.
Well, I might be able to cook some up for you.
Crab cakes? I thought he wanted spider cakes.
Secret.
Oh.
Dusky crab cakes are really made
there we
from
go.
spider legs. I know it's a bit disgusting, but the cakes have a nice tangy flavor and make great snacks.
Gross.
Bring me gooey spider legs and I'll whip you up a few of them. I hear venom web spiders are a good source. They nest to the north, between the foothills and the river. Light bless you.
Now my girl can't cook. I already have enough. Cool. Hey, oh, Callie, did you get those gooey spider legs yet? Yeah.
Ah, yes, a nice clutch of legs you have there. Let me just get these seasoned with my secret spices. No cooking. And get them to skittering on a skillet for a while. And although dusky crab cakes are my specialty, and I won't give out the recipe, here's the recipe for a dish that's almost as good. And here we are, crab cakes a la gruel.
Gross.
Go with honor, friend.
Well, at least he'll let us have it. And my girl doesn't cook, so Catifana. We can put that in the bank, I guess, at some point. Some of this stuff just has got to sit in the bank. All right, and we also have the Legend of Stalvin. Why not read it? Why not get a few XP?
Ah, so Madame Eva sent you.
Eva.
Stalvin, eh?
How you say
Let
that
me
name?
check the
Idiot.
town registry. Stalvin. Let's see. Ah, here we go. I have a record of a Mr. Stalvin Mistmantle. The last recorded address is the Moonbrook Schoolhouse. My, talk about outdated. Do me a favor, will you, friend? If you happen to go out to Moonbrook, let me know if you get any update on this fellow. I like to keep the records clean.
So he wants us to go to Moonbrook. Moonbrook being... What is this quest called? The Legend of Stalvis. Where is that? Where is Moonbrook? Oh. Oh, it says there's a box of assorted parts that you can get. Oh. Interesting. Well, while we're there, I mean, I guess we can. We're not going to do that this time, but interesting. You can go to Moonbrook. I thought that sounded familiar. All right, so on the next quest, we'll return to Jitters with his gross food. We will go to Sven's camp. We will get the ghost hair thread. So we've got some cool stuff to do. Those are the things we'll do actually with Eretor. Let's at least clear out the bags a little bit. I can't even make freaking wool thread yet.
Ever since the shadows claimed Duskwood, I haven't been able to sleep.
I know.
I'm kept awake by
Life
the
is hard.
ghostly sounds of screaming on the breeze. It sounds almost like lambs screaming, and they won't stop.
I can make a red linen bag if I make one of these things, and I can get that out of my inventory. Oh, that's a 8.7 damage with 2 strength. 8.7 will sell. I don't need that. Oh, those are my dusky crab cakes. I thought they were just trash. I don't have to worry about spider meat, anything like that. She can always sell it because I'm never going to use that crap. I do need spider silk. Sell. These are all quest items. Honestly, I can sell the gooey spider cake stuff too. I'd rather have the money. She's never going to, actually, wait a minute. Small venom sac. I don't even know why I saved that. You know what? She can save that too. I don't care. She can sell that too. I mean, I don't want to keep this around in the hopes that one day I just maybe... Nah. She's got important stuff to do. Okay, so there she's getting some silver, some stuff. Alright, I don't even know. And the same thing, I burned, even though it's just 21, I burned 21 linen. She could be there had I never done that. That was just dumb of me. Alright, so that's cool. We got another episode in the pipe, 5x5. We learned a little bit. We went a little further than we were before. We have a place to pick up with Erator next time, which will be pretty cool. I'll mess with him a little bit off camera, but I thank you guys so much for watching, for listening. I hope that it was enjoyable, even if it was a little bit of a rehash. You guys are awesome, and I look forward to seeing you next time on Lore of Warcraft. Peace out, everyone.